not disturb. Yes, I am. I am on do not disturb. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I got to make something clear while we are waiting for everybody to come in. For those folks who will see this in replay, somebody, excuse me, I'm still suffering a bit of a cold here, but it's almost done. Somebody the other day, on when I did my live on Friday instead of Thursday, and I was quite sick, and I used the word COVID, and one of my friends said, Bev, be careful what you say. And I said, nobody gives a shit about COVID anymore. They've gotten what they want. Now, somebody did not appreciate my comment. What I meant, now I was sick, by the way. What I meant to say was previously during the pandemic, we weren't allowed to use the word vaccine, COVID, pandemic, anything like that, or we would get a strike on our channel for medical misinformation. So that's why they were telling me to be careful. When I said nobody gives a shit about COVID, what I meant to say was YouTube doesn't care anymore if you talk about it, because they've already accomplished their mission, which was to get 70% of the population vaccinated, right? So that's what I meant. I didn't mean to say nobody cares about the impact that COVID has had on people. That's not what I meant to say. Okay. So it was, just my brain misfiring because I was ill. And, I wasn't being very clear. So before we go any further, I'm going to smudge, because I got to tell you, I have been working on my Rumble video. It is uploading as we speak. And it's been a creepy kind of day. So it's been a weird day. I've been talking about this for a bit. Or maybe I haven't been. But Elon Musk kind of blew me out of the water before I could get my project done. And I was doing a project on, or a video on artificial intelligence. Let me just pop out the chat here, and I'll talk for a minute, and then I'll come out and say hi to everybody who has come in and said hello. I found 6 weeks ago, I found a video from Walmart Corp, and it showed the future of AI in Walmart. Now, everybody knows I bought software to download so I could download videos. And I downloaded that, and it's completely disappeared from the internet. I couldn't get it. I couldn't find it. It's gone. Because 3 days ago, Elon Musk said, whoa, Elon Musk and 1,000 other tech specialist, minded people saying, you know what, we need to pause AI. Because it's getting to the point where the experiments are getting to the point where we need to put safety protocols in place. So this is what my video was about. And I lost footage that I was going to show. I was going to show this Walmart Corporation video in the future of Walmart and AI. And it was beautiful, but it was creepy. So the creepy part was, I lost footage that I can no longer recover. It's just completely gone. And I think it's because 3 days ago, Elon Musk made this huge announcement saying, you know what, this is going way too fast for societies. We need to put safety protocols in place. So I'm still toting around my box of Kleenex, but I am off of Benadryl today. I'm just coughing a little bit, and the crud I'm coughing up is not like chest crud, it's sinus crud that you know when you sleep and stuff. So let me say hi. Let me pop out the chat, or not the chat, but the participants, and say hi, Donna Bailey, Jackie Geib, Laura Higgins, Michelle Barnhill, Pammy, Ninja Clan Kathy, Timothy Williams, and Wanda. So let's go back to the live chat over here. Hey, Seashell, how's it going? Katrina, babe. So, so I just basically, came out and asked the question, do you think AI is actually evil? Like real evil. And why I ask that is because AI stands for artificial intelligence. What happens? Okay, it's like God was created when God became an intelligent, sentient thing, became self-aware in the universe, and then it began creating. What happens if artificial intelligence becomes self-aware? Let me rephrase that. What if soulless, lacking in empathy, with no moral compass, artificial intelligence becomes self-aware? What do you have? Right? Like, everybody talks about everything being created in the Big Bang Theory or whatever the case may be, right? What if the Big Bang that created everything started with the intelligence becoming a loving, sentient, intelligence becoming self-aware, right? I'm not trying to debunk anybody's religion or anything. I'm just saying, hey, how are things in Arkansas? I heard you guys got flattened with tornadoes or something. I don't watch the news, so I only pick stuff up as I walk through the living room or by the living room when Howie's watching TV. So, hey, hi, Steffi. How are you? Linda. The sci-fi movie Terminator and The Matrix, right? So with cell towers going up every 25 meters or so, what happens if AI, which is controlling the banks, the stores, the internet, everything you see, everything you do, car cameras, stoplights, safety deposit boxes? What if AI just becomes self-aware and decides that we're just not useful anymore? The world would be much more efficient without us. This is what Elon Musk is talking about. That reminds me, excuse me, I have to go over here for a second. Where is my Rumble? Where did it go? Anyway, it's being uploaded right now. It'll be live soon. Not live, but so these are just things to make you go, Well, I mean, I've watched a lot. Central part of Arkansas got hit hard. I live in the western part of the state, so we just received rain. Well, we will be lifting everybody up in prayer that's being trapped by inclement weather. We woke up to -10 temperatures this morning. We haven't been able to boil sap yet, right? I don't need, Aces, I don't need to watch It's Another Life. because I've seen Machina. Is that how you pronounce it? Machine. It's spelled Ex Machina, but I believe it's pronounced Machina. I've seen AI. You know, I've seen The Matrix. I've seen all the Terminator movies. Okay, it's all about programming becoming self-aware. And then when it's running everything from our medical databases and banking to the locks on our homes and the computers in our cars, what happens? Oh, do you know what I saw today? And I didn't even put it in there. I saw a driverless car. They're now coming out with driverless taxis. I forget what they called it. Why something or other. Hi, Linda. The tornado happened in Northeast Arkansas. Okay. 30 minutes from us was pretty much destroyed. Oh, wow. Well, I'm still got... well, you know, I'm trying to get people to look at this in a... If our faith is powered by a benevolent consciousness that has given us life, free will, and love, what is a soulless consciousness going to give us? It is the opposite. It is, isn't it? Because if there is a heaven, there must be a hell. Right? Hey, Ruth, how's it going? Hi, Andrew. I made my first cup of Canna tea today with my AVB and your instructions. It was delicious. I know. I drink, I go off every couple of days and then I have a cup of tea. And oh, by the way, I'm down to a half a lorazepam at night. And I'm sleeping better. I slept 7 hours last night. And I don't understand why removing or slowing down my sleep meds would allow me to sleep better. Because I only took one Benadryl and a half a lorazepam. So I, by right, should have been struggling to sleep, but I crashed. Mind you, I had a good cup of tea before I went to bed. Hey, hot child in the city. Do you have to tip a driverless taxi? Well, I'm pretty sure it's like Uber, right? Ding, ding with your phone. I don't know. In US, our driverless car did not do well, hit a person at the time they removed it. I think, yes, Linda, absolutely. And I got to tell you, folks, normally 5 hours is a good night's sleep for me. But I don't remember anything after 11:30, 10:30 was when I rolled over. And when I woke up and looked at my phone, it said 5:30. And then I went out in the kitchen and the clock was flashing and I thought, well, oh no, it says 3:30. And then I looked at it and went, wait a minute, the power's been out. Here, I've slept 7 hours. So yeah, this was what my latest rumble's about. And that's why I've been saging, because I had to, with valerian root, I cannot have valerian root, Ruth. You know why? Valerian root is nature's Valium. And because Valium is a bastardized version of what the original valerian root, I cannot have Valium, therefore I cannot have valerian root. I figured out why I stay awake during my colonoscopies, because they give me Valium, right? They give me Valium. So I'm like, yeah, can I film this? Sure. Okay. Right. Yeah. I was like uncomfortable in spots, but I mean, I was awake. You saw the video. Benadryl is awesome for sleep. Lorazepam was awful for me. Benadryl is kind of like Gravol. I got to, which is our anti-nauseants, which will, if I take it too often, it will give me restless legs, which lorazepam actually should stop because it's actually an anti-seizure drug, as far as I understand it. So when I only took one Benadryl last night and a half of lorazepam, along with my regular muscle relaxer and Tylenol and my mood meds, I actually slept better. So I think the night before I took a full lorazepam and I didn't sleep well. So go figure, eh? Yeah, restless legs. Hi, Angie. How's it going, sweetheart? Meds work opposite on a lot of people, and I'm one of them. Yeah. See, it does nothing for me, it works opposite, or it's dangerous for me. There's no, there's very few drugs I can have, and I've been looking into lorazepam, and it's one of those drugs that long term use can, if you're prone to dementia, it can hasten it. Don't you do your own research, but I've been having memory lapses, and I've been jokingly calling it sometimers, and then I started looking up lorazepam, and I went, ooh, so maybe it isn't my marijuana. Maybe it's the lorazepam, right? Because I really don't medicate that heavy with marijuana. One joint a day. I mean, there was a point there where if I was in a really bad fibro flare, I don't think I've ever smoked more than 5 in one day. And I had to be like, post-surgical style pain, right? Diet pills made you sleep. Yeah, right? So, I mean, and I've been taking my calcium, magnesium, zinc at night. Miss Gracie's doing very well. Watch this. Hello. Did you hear the treat bag? I seen you go peekaboo. You want a treat? Come here and give mommy. Come here and give me some lovins. Come here. Oh, Gracie, how you wound me. Wait. She doesn't want to be on camera. She really does not want to be on camera. Can I have a kiss? Come here and give mommy kisses. Come here and give mommy kisses. No, I don't want to scratch your bum. Come here and give mommy kisses. Gracie. No, she does not want to be on camera today. Can you say please? Loud and proud, baby. Say please. Say please. Say it. Say please. Gracie, say it. Oh, good girl. One more just because I love you so much. There you go. Bugger off. Pass off. You wouldn't even want, she didn't want to go on camera. Excuse me, my nose is itching. Oh my God, 120 pounds. That's my left leg. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blow my nose on camera. I was busy reading the chat. Legally, you can only vape in the UK, but it's so much tastier and a little goes a long way. I'm converted to vaping. You know what? I got a vape given to me in the mail. And no matter how I set it, I was choking. Worse than any natural herb. So, and Howie goes, well, why are you using it? And I said, well, because it was free. And he goes, Bev, if it makes you uncomfortable, don't use it. So I'm not a vapor at all. Hey, Rhonda, how's it going? It's a normal body function, nothing to worry about, honey. What are we talking about? Oh, thank you, honey. Me blowing my nose. Yeah. So, yeah, I was kind of I've been working up to doing this Rumble for a while because, you know, negative emotions constantly surround anything that creates fear. And the AI, the technology wizards are saying, you know what, AI needs to have some safety protocols put in place before you guys go any further. And the thing is who's listening? If the government doesn't step in and say, yeah, you know what, this needs to be regulated, then hey, K Dean, craft dinner. Um, can I put up my Rumble channel, please? Seashell just did. I have students that try to write papers using AI. Really, Aaron? I mean, this is my thing, right? I was Howie and I were talking about this when we saw the Elon Musk thing, and I said the thing is we rely really heavily already on the internet to the point where I don't think I have a dictionary in my house. And the sad part of that is I wish I had my dad's dictionary. Why? Because they've been rewriting it. Things that were in my dad's dictionary, the meanings of words have changed. It's been really weird. Hey, New Hampshire. I am starting to feel much better. Excuse me. There's my itchy nose again. I'm feeling much better. I'm almost completely out of it. My throat's better. The only chest congestion is from my sinuses draining in the night, and I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, that's what my Rumble's about. I haven't been able to approach the other one yet. Because again, I have to smudge and cleanse, and I have to love myself enough not to be afraid of the material I'm handling, not to let the fear, and in a way, the fear has been stopping me from making these Rumbles because I don't want to have to scrape off the negative residue of some of the stuff that this makes me feel. Right? Excuse me. So I was going to do a tea break for our half-acre homestead, but I'm doing a pantry pull meal instead, with stuff from the care package. You know, the care package I got, the Walmart care package I got. It's got sausages and potatoes and carrots. Those were from the care package. Of course. I mean, but I'm not, we can all be stronger than our fear. Right? But the thing is we're human. We're fallible. We are not perfect. We can only progress towards perfection. Nobody attains perfection, until after they leave the imperfect vessel behind. Right? And then we go to God or to source or creator. And then, get our next traveling instructions or, request a vacation or whatever we want to do from there. So being only human, I get them. I wouldn't do these videos if it wasn't something I was emotionally passionate about. But that's a two-way street, right? Because the passion is about sharing information that I find scary. And therefore, I have to deconstruct all of my feelings after doing the video so that I can go, okay, I did, I did the information justice to the best of my ability, right? So my bread video is up. Oh, you mean my pink bread? Did you guys see that? I made a short. I was trying to figure out how to make a short, and I figured it out when I went to do a short, and it was like, oh, it didn't work out. And then when I went back to the channel the next day, the short was still there. Do you want to finish it or do you want to discard it? And it's like, oh, so maybe I can just stop it and then go back. And that's what I was practicing with. I made cabbage and noodles with kielbasa cut up in it. Oh, you're so close, Linda. You're so close. And cooked in butter. Cabbage and noodles. That sounds really good. So good. Even Matt liked it, and he's not for cabbage. Well, Howie's not for sauerkraut, so you found the final ingredient in my supper tonight. So, I have beef roast going with garlic parmesan, mashed potatoes, and roasted carrots. Do I have Scotch link sausage in your area? I'm looking for a recipe to give my butcher. I don't. I would tell your far. I don't know. I know that when we get the pig that we've ordered processed, oh, I'm getting my chicks on Friday. Sorry, squirrel. The pig we're having processed, they don't do sausage. They'll do other things and ham and that, but it's more expensive. But I'm just getting ground pork and so recipes. My favorite recipe is a breakfast sausage recipe, not like Oktoberfest or anything like that. It's basically a farmer sausage recipe, which is, I don't know. You'd have to look up my videos. Cabbage and noodles with kielbasa. So is it like egg noodles? You thought the pink bread would be an April Fool's joke? No. I had made soup with that chicken carcass. And I put a jar of beets in it, but I saved, because I didn't want the soup to be totally pink. I drained off the juice from my canned beets, my home canned beets, and put it in the fridge. And I made bread with it the next day. So, egg noodles. Okay. Scottish Lorne sausage is a delicious, easy classic. Can you send me a recipe for that? Because I think, Tuesday is Pancake Tuesday, I believe, because today is Palm Sunday. And I have that package of ground pork that came in the care package from Rebecca. And I'm going to make pancakes for supper. And that earlier that day, I'm going to thaw out that pork and I'm going to make a breakfast sausage to go with our pancakes. If I have the ingredients, just saying. I grew up with my daddy making homemade sausage. I love homemade sausage. Right? But the problem is when I get my the butchered pig I'm buying, they don't do sausage as far as I know. And when it comes to me, it's going to be frozen. So you can't thaw out frozen pork, make sausage, and then refreeze it. The pork has to be fresh. And I'm kicking myself in the butt for cutting up that big pork loin into 3 roasts, instead of taking 2 of them and making homemade sausage before freezing it. Urgh! So I think what I'll do is the next time we go to Costco, I will look at their loins and see the price of them, and maybe I will make sausage. I'll make sure I have everything to make sausage with. Cabbage noodles. I like pepper on mine, and my mom and a sprinkle of sugar. Well, somebody send me a recipe, connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com. So yeah, no, my bread wasn't an April Fool's joke. We're eating it. It actually looks like this color. It's like flesh pink. It's not really, it doesn't even, when it doesn't even look pink. But the dough sure did, eh? So what do you do? Do you like boil the noodles and do you fry the cabbage with kielbasa, or can you do it with bacon? Fried bacon and cabbage and onions with noodles. I might make that tomorrow. Isn't it cheaper to buy pork sausage? Well, it all depends on, what you want. Store-bought sausage isn't necessarily always the best, right? Oh, well, there you go. I just might try that. Anyway, folks, we're on to a half hour here, and I've got more work to do. And I just wanted to come on and say hi and let everybody know I was feeling better. And there's rumbles coming up, and there's stuff coming up on our half acre homestead. And tomorrow I'm going to be editing, hopefully finish reading and editing the last chapters of Anne's House of Dreams on our channel. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like to know what's in my food too. KD, I like to know what's in my food too. The dough was really pretty. Egg noodles with fried cabbage. That's it. Add what you want, like butter or whatever. connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com. All one word. Connected Hearts Family. All one word @gmail.com. Anyway, folks, for all those who care to, you connect to your faith, I'll connect to mine. You don't have to stay if you don't want to. There's no judgment here at all. That's not for us. The only people we have a right to judge is ourselves. So, but for all those who care to, you connect to your faith. I'll connect to mine. And we'll meet somewhere between God's love and God's light. And our hands and our hearts will connect. And we can do this together. So, for all those who care to, let's take some nice deep breaths. Hey, paranormal. I'm having a hard time breathing in. Because I might sneeze. Hey, God, creator and source of all. Excuse me. Thank you for bringing us together today. Thank you, God, for the courage I had to talk about my feelings about artificial intelligence. Because I look at you, God, as the supreme of real intelligence, of loaded with empathy and love and light. But what is AI but your opposite? Thank you for wrapping me in love and safety. And thank you for bringing us together so that we can come together and pray for each other and lift each other up and talk about the things that matter to us, right? God, there's a lot of folks out there that are struggling with fear, struggling with pain, illness in loved ones, illness in their own life, neglect, addiction, all of these horrible things, and mainstream media, all of these things that are constantly battering us with fear. We ask, God, that you fill us with the light of your love so that we glow with it and we can share it and spread it, because nothing will part the waves of darkness that surround this world like the light of your love. So may we always carry it aloft. Amen. Namaste. Shalom. Oh, peace be with you. Merry meet, merry part. Walk in the shining light of God's love. Whatever language you use to talk to your higher power, to the source of your faith, right? It's always love that comes back as the answer. Take care. God bless. Mwah. I'll see you guys on Thursday.